بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين سيدنا ونبينا ومولانا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه وبارك وسلم. Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, another day of Ramadan. Alhamdulillah, if it's not our last Sunday, we thank Allah, and we also said that Ramadan has come and it's about to leave us. Alhamdulillah, with our circumstances, we thank Allah for granting us this month. We thank Allah for granting us the ability to fast. For those that maybe could not fast, we ask Allah to make things easy for them, inshallah, and accept their efforts, inshallah. So today, as we know, is our annual Sunday Qiraa'ah program. Alhamdulillah, I think if Labarang is on Sunday, this will be our last program. But we thought we would try to end it off with a banger, like they say. This is a program that I don't think anybody saw live yet, to get all three of these Quran giants on one platform. Alhamdulillah, we have managed and tried to get them all three. As you all know, the poster is out. We have our Honorable Sheikh Hoosain Dalvie all the way from America. And then we have our teacher, also Sheikh Ismail Londt. And then we also have Mln Salim Gabi. For those of you, I think it was last year or the year before, the famous video of Mln Salim that was going around. Cape Town is truly blessed. Like you will always see there are a number of Qur'an that maybe come like once a year or every second year. Like we get the likes of Sheikh Mahmoud Shahat, we get the likes of Sheikh Hindawi, and many others. But I think Cape Town is really truly blessed with the caliber of Qira'at that we have in our country. First of all, South Africa is blessed and Cape Town is blessed, alhamdulillah. Inshallah, if I'm waiting for them to just join the live, and then we will go ahead. I know everybody didn't join the live to listen to me, so inshallah I will try to just check if they have joined. Okay, so while we wait for all of them to join the link, inshallah, we're going to put salutations upon the Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammadin Nabiyil Ummi wa ala alihi wa sallim. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammadin Nabiyil Ummi wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallim. So also the reason for this programs that we have tried to bring to you is because we know in Ramadan, if you walk into any mosque on a Sunday, there is a Qiraa'ah program in any mosque all over Cape Town. Alhamdulillah, like I said, Cape Town is blessed. The month of the Quran. And so we've decided, we tried and bring the feeling, because of our circumstances, we tried to bring the feeling also into your homes by trying to organize programs such as these and many other programs like our Salatul Layl programs, our Nasheed programs, and the highlight our Quran programs. Alhamdulillah. So I'm just want to check again, inshallah, if our Qur'an are on. Okay. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Assalamu alaikum, Maulana.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, Maulana.
Right, alhamdulillah. I actually have to get
Alhamdulillah.
dressed today.
For the viewers, I would just like to tell them that they don't understand what it took from me to get Maulana to join us on the program. But we are grateful, Maulana, to have Maulana on the program. Alhamdulillah, we are really, really, really grateful. Jazakallah for joining us, Maulana.
Ameen wa iyyakum.
I mean, inshallah. Maulana, I know, like normally if you go to a Qiraa'ah program, then the MC was normally they introduce the Qari and they introduce the speaker, whatever. But I think I would change it up a bit because a lot of people also would like to know maybe the story behind or how Maulana became Maulana in today's life. Do you want to understand that question?
Do you want me to introduce myself?
I'm trying to be a little less formal because of our sitting. Trying to be a bit light-hearted, inshallah. So have a bit of patience with me, Maulana. I can maybe try. I will never MC. So, Maulana, there is one question that I would like to ask Maulana is that where it all started, when Maulana finished before Maulana, what was the first step towards becoming Maulana today?
Okay, I think there was a lot of individuals who inspired me, and it might sound very strange, but especially to my cousins, I used to, when I was still attending school, right, high school, my cousins, they started the hifz journey already. And in my mind, memorizing the Quran is something impossible. You can't do something like that.
Oh.
And they traveled to Johannesburg to memorize the Quran. And periodically during the year when they would return to Cape Town, they would tell me they finished memorizing 5 ajza, then 10, then 15. And my cousins, Ihsan Mulaji and Niaz Ahmed Abdullah, I don't know if you know them,
Okay,
but they were
yes,
actually my first sources of inspiration. You know, I thought to myself, this is my cousins, they're the same age as me. If they can do it, then, you know, I can also do it.
Allah.
And what happened thereafter was that I left for Johannesburg and I started memorizing the Quran. And then when I memorized the Quran, while I was memorizing, one of the teachers there, Qari Ayub, and coincidentally I memorized the Quran. I went to Johannesburg to memorize the Quran. I memorized it with Mona Farooq Patel, who was from Johannesburg, but he came to Cape Town to memorize the Quran.
Allah.
So he memorized the Quran here by Sheikh Salih Habadi, rahimahullah.
Okay. Rahimahullah.
And we returned back to Johannesburg. So I left Cape Town, went to Johannesburg, and memorized the Quran by a sheikh who came to Cape Town to memorize the Quran. But so while I was memorizing the Quran, there was one of the teachers, they called Ayub Ishaq, and he would occasionally read the Salah, And in the salawat that you would lead, Maghrib, Isha, and Fajr, you would read the Sab'ah Qiraa'at, you know. And that was my first introduction to Qiraa'at. And it sounded beautiful. And I thought to myself, I would love to do this one day. So, yeah, after I finished Hifz, I did the entire Alim course, and Qari Ayub accepted me to study Qiraa'at by him. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Yo, Malana, Alhamdulillah, I was privileged to have recite at the madrasa that Malana attended in Johannesburg, and I was told by some of the teachers and some of the students, they showed me the place where Malana sat with Qari Ayub, where Malana used to sit. There was a pillar kind of a thing that Malana used to sit close to, and they showed me all these places where Malana used to sit in the madrasa. Alhamdulillah. Um, yeah, Malana, with our circumstances, right? Not being able to perform tarawih in our masajid, having the honor and the pleasure of listening to our Hufad. Like I know personally of people that used to drive to Weinberg just to listen to Maulana. I know personally of people that used to drive to different destinations to listen to different Hufad. How as a as Maulana, how did Maulana try to keep that feeling? What advice can Maulana give to us and to the viewers on how to go about at the last few days of Ramadan, inshallah? If Maulana can just.
Advice for the last few days of Ramadan.
Yes, Maulana.
um, my advice would be, this is the month of the Quran. This was the month in which the Quran, the first revelation, it came from the Lawh Mahfuz to the Baytul Izzah in the lower heavens during this month, the month of Ramadan. From the Baytul Izzah, the first revelation was given to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam
Sallallahu alayhi wa
from the lower heaven. This is definitely the month of the Quran. So my advice would be the advice that Khabbab ibn al-Arat radiyallahu an, he was an illustrious companion of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam,
sallam.
and he gives advice to one of his neighbors one day, and he says that wa'alam أنك لست تتقرب إلى الله بشيء أحب إليه من القرآن. Our ibadah during this month, our du'as and everything we do, we're trying to gain closeness to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And in this statement, Khabbab ibn al-Arat radiyallahu an, he says that there is no better way for you to gain closeness to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala but via the Quran. So the advice would be in these last few days that recite as much of the Quran as you possibly can. Recite the Quran, and also all of us have wants and needs and desires and aspirations and so on. We should make dua for whatever we want to accomplish. And Allah loves that we ask from Him, that we beseech Him for whatever we want. So before you recite the Quran, make dua. After you recite the Quran, make dua. When you wake up, make dua. When you sleep, make dua. When you break your fast, make dua. At every possible occasion, make dua. Ask for whatever it is that you aspire for, that you desire, that you want. And recite as much as of the Quran as you possibly can.
Jazakallah Maulana for those lovely words of inspiration. Sometimes, Maulana, like especially us, we need an extra push just to get that extra enthusiasm to go the extra mile because, like they always say, we're not sure we're going to be again here the next Ramadan, and So we just try to maximize, and sometimes you just need, sometimes your words, like for example, Molna's words just touched me now. Like Molna, the one thing that stood out for me from that Molna said was, make dua with every action that you do. When you break your fast, you make dua. When you start your fast, make dua. When you make your salah, make dua. Whatever you do, just make dua. Inshallah, Molna. So I hope the viewers have heard that and they carry that out through the next few days of Ramadan, inshallah. But Molina, I think the viewers came in to listen to some uh, the words of Quran. So
Yeah.
inshallah, I'm not going to deprive them any further, inshallah. And please, Molina, go ahead, inshallah. Bismillah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. آمن الرسول بما أنزل إليه من ربه والمؤمنون كلنا آمن بالله وملائكته وكتبه ورسله لا نفرق بين أحد من رسله وقالوا سمعنا وأطعنا وقالوا سمعنا وأطعنا غفرانك ربنا وقالوا سمعنا وأطعنا غفرانك ربنا وإليك المصير. آمن الرسول بما أنزل إليه من ربه والمؤمنون كل آمن بالله وملائكته وكتابه ورسله لا نفرق بين أحد من رسله وقالوا سمعنا وأطعنا. وقالوا سمعنا وأطعنا غفرانك ربنا وإليك المصير. لا يكلف الله نفسا إلا وسعها لها ما كسبت وعليها ما اكتسبت. ربنا لا تؤاخذنا ربنا لا تؤاخذنا ربنا لا تؤاخذنا إن نسينا أو أخطأنا. ربنا ولا تحمل علينا إصرا كما حملته على الذين من قبلنا. ربنا ولا تحملنا ما لا طاقة لنا به. ربنا ولا تحملنا ما لا طاقة لنا به واعف عنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا أنت مولينا. ربنا ولا تحملنا ما لا طاقة لنا به. ربنا ولا تحملنا ما لا لنا به واعف عنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا أنت مولينا. ربنا ولا تحملنا ما لا طاقة لنا به واعف عنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا أنت مولينا فانصرنا على القوم الكافرين. ألف لام ميم الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم. نزل عليك الكتاب بالحق مصدقا لما بين يديه وأنزل التوراة والإنجيل وأنزل التوراة والإنجيل من قبل هدى للناس وأنزل الفرقان. إن الذين كفروا بآيات الله لهم عذاب شديد. إن الذين كفروا بآيات الله لهم عذاب شديد والله عزيز ذو انتقام. إن الله لا يخفي عليه شيء. إن الله لا يخفي عليه شيء. إن الله لا يخفي عليه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء صدق الله العظيم.
Maulana, even my mic was muted. I don't know what to say. May Allah increase, Maulana. May Allah accept, inshallah. May Allah grant Maulana many more years so that Maulana can inspire us. Maulana, while I was listening to Maulana, I sat that one program in York when Maulana recited. And these memories, I can remember I was sitting next to Maulana Dawood Samson, and also one of my beloved teachers, Sheikh Ridwan Said. I saw you commented, Dina. I'm really under pressure. I really don't know what to say. All of them are watching. Yeah. So they were sitting there, Maulana, and as Maulana was reciting, so Maulana Dawood still said, Maulana, gooi nog 'n lange, gooi nog 'n lange. So I want to shout, now gooi nog 'n lange. But Jazakallah Maulana, Wallahi, for the viewers, Maulana told me that his message said, yo, my keel is sore, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to recite, but if Maulana's keel is sore, I wouldn't want to know if Maulana's keel is rich. Something else, Wallahi, Jim. Maulana, I think Maulana's connection is a bit okay, there's a bit. Maulana, I wanted to know.
Yeah,
I wanted.
lagging a
Yes, Maulana. I wanted to know, is Maulana in a hurry? Because the organizers asked me if I can keep on until the end of the program, and when you do a group dua afterwards and the last final words. If Maulana is in a hurry, I understand. I know, ek weet Maulana mos baie besig.
I'll stick around for as long as I can, inshallah.
Okay, inshallah, Maulana. Jazakallah khair, inshallah, Maulana. Until we meet again soon, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Inshallah. Okay, guys. Yeah, I feel like I'm in a Qiraa'ah program ja, ek is nou eintlik speechless. Normally I actually really don't know what to say. But after that, I prepared something today so I know at least somehow what to say. But after that, I really don't know what to say. It's, Wallahi, we are truly blessed in Cape Town. We should make shukr, alhamdulillah. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, moving from Cape Town all over to America, we have, alhamdulillah, invited a personal teacher of mine too. I was in his class personally. Sheikh Hoosain Dalvie, inshallah, if he is ready. Sheikh Hoosain Dalvie.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ustaz Shukri.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa
How are you doing,
barakatuh. Sheikh.
Alhamdulillah, yourself?
Alhamdulillah.
MashaAllah.
Sheikh is so mooi gegroet nou. Ek is so aan nou nervous geraakt. Ek dink back in, yeah, I wanted to know. I was excited to hear Sheikh's accent. Maybe Sheikh speaks a bit.
Nee, man, was is van die Kaap, man. Was is van die Kaap as die accent. We leave it for the children.
How is Sheikh? How is America, Sheikh? How is Sheikh doing that side?
Alhamdulillah, all well, yeah, all well. We in the side here, North Carolina is very quiet, and the COVID thing is not very bad here.
Okay.
So, Alhamdulillah, we're not on lockdown. The places were closed, but Alhamdulillah, it's back to normal again.
Okay, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah.
But they say you must wear the mask, you see.
Okay, I see. Sheikh, what is the time there now?
The time, let me just look. It's 8:37 in the morning.
8:37 in the morning.
Yep.
Okay, so So it's not that bad.
Yeah, we 7 hours apart. I think
Het
6 or 7 hours apart.
Het ik nou vir Sheikh wakker gehou van 8 tot 5 af?
Nee, ik het gaat slapen. Dus dat ik alarm, want dan denk ik, ja, ik moet niet over slapen. But I just live up the road by the masjid, so this is the time that the children must now stand up. You see, so I had to get myself out of the house. So I just ran to the masjid now quickly.
Okay. So how long is the fasting, Sheikh? How long do you fast the day?
We fast from 4:30 in the morning until 8:20 at night.
Ja, dat was lang, ne? Is langer than us.
Dat is meer as 'n waap sien.
Astaghfirullah. Sheikh, Jazakallah really for joining us. It's really an honor for us.
Sheikh. What a pleasure to be reading with the Mashaykh.
I thought, ik het gedink, wacht. If I'm not going to tell Sheikh Hoosain and Mln Salim and Sheikh Ismail who's all reading, and gaan hulle allemaal nie sê, toe ek het my secret.
Ja, ek sien agterna toe kom jy met die storie uit.
Ek moet agterna met die storie uitgekom het, want alhamdulillah, jazakallah khair for joining us, Maulana Sheikh. Ja, Sheikh, ek gaan nie nog baie langer praat nie. Ek wil net sê, to the viewers also that Sheikh was my personal teacher, and I don't think there's any introduction for Sheikh. I wouldn't do justice if I were to give an introduction like I just told Mln Salim now. Normally the MC, hulle vra my Sheikh, you know, Sheikh Hoosain, they normally say Sheikh Hoosain all the way from North Carolina.
No.
And all these things. So
no, we don't need all that introduction.
But Sheikh, just for like I asked Mln Salim, just as an inspiration to others, there are many others that would like to know maybe the journey, where it all maybe just started for Sheikh, before Sheikh ended up in North Carolina, how it all started, at what age, and all those things, Sheikh.
Ya Rab, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Wallahi, Ustaz Shukri, I got a lot of people to thank on the journey. Most of the people was my father, Hajj Abdul Qadir, and my mother, Hajja Faiza, and my teacher, Imam Abdul Rahman Salih. And basically, it started off with my brother going to Zakaria, where Mln Salim was, mashallah. and he also ended up by Maulana Farooq Patel, I think.
Okay.
So I think it was Qari Bashir or Shabir, or one of the two.
Okay.
And I also told my dad, I also want to learn Hafid. But at the time I had a severe speech defect. I used to stutter severely. And my dad looked at me and he said, okay, come. And then I said, I also want to go to Joburg. And then he said, and then, you know what the one does, the other one also want to do.
Yeah.
And then we went to Maulana Adam, Maulana Shu'aib's father, Allah yarhamu.
Okay.
They used to stay in Stellenbosch at the time. And Maulana Adam advised, like, Saint Mansour, leave Hoosain, because you know what, the life on the hostel is, we don't want him to get put down because of his speech, maybe, or something like that. He can learn here, and when he builds himself up, then he can go. So that's what we done. And my father, I don't know, and I was nagging my father, when are we going to go? When are we going to go? And then after school, one day he took me to Park Road's Masjid. Allah, I'll never forget the first day when I walked into Park Road's Masjid. I saw Imam Abdul Rahman for the first time. He was a big man, fair of complexion, and I looked and I thought, oh, mashallah, he's big, but he looks very calm. And my father went to him, and my father and I, we sat, and my father asked him, Imam, he wants to learn Hafid. And Imam, mashallah, he said, no, can I bacha? And my father said, yeah, Imam, I can, but hy het so 'n stutter. Nee, moenie worry van daai nie, daai's niks. And then he asked me, read for me. And then I read for him. And then he said, yeah, okay, so hy kan elke dag kom. And then after school, I was in Douglas Road School, and then I went to Hiv after school for about 2 hours a day. And then I used to go from there back home. And that's how it started, mashallah. And then it went on. I used to take very little new lesson. It wasn't a race. It was never a race for me. Alhamdulillah. I started with, I think it was 2 lines. And 2 lines kept on for maybe a year. And then it went to 5 lines. 5 lines maybe kept on for 2 years. And from there it became more, and then it became a side after like 4 or 5 years, and then it became, so I learned Hafiz for about 7 or 8 years, alhamdulillah. And mashallah, my Ustad Sabr and patience was really a teacher, because there was days that I would come in there, dance ek die mekaar, jy weet nie wat gaan aan nie. Alhamdulillah. And mashallah, you just encourage, and I think it's important for all teachers just to take a step back and not push so much, and just encourage. And then I started reading with the Jama'ah, with Sheikh Mln Salim Gabi and them, and Sheikh Nawawi, and Sheikh Fuad. And that time it was Sheikh Abdul Aziz Khabir. And mashallah, I used to go with him every Sunday, just to go and move the mic around from one person to the next person. And I used to do that every Sunday for about maybe 10, 15 years before I actually started reading with him. And it was a pleasure, mashallah, to see the adab and the akhlaq between the mashayikh, how they would speak to each other, how they would honor each other, and how they would enjoy each other's company, just for the pleasure of Quran, mashallah. And Sheikh Abadi was obviously the leader of the Jama'ah. And one day he asked Imam, no, who fares hy? And then Imam said, hy sal oor die 26 ajzaal Sheikh to say. And so Sheikh said, is it? No, hy moet next week moet hy saam met ons bacha. Ja, salam, hy moet saam bacha. I was sitting with the people for so long when he said they moet saam bacha, so it was like day one, back to stage 1. And I sat that first day, I'll never forget, Ya Rab. I sat and I think I got Surah Mumtahina, the half of Surah Mumtahina I got. And I read and I started. And Sheikh Abadi went to Imam, and he looked at Imam, and Imam told him, Sheikh, Heet so 'n speech defect. So Sheikh said, okay, los hom net so. Laat hy pacha. And Sheikh used to leave me. He just used to leave me. And when anybody would want to rectify me, he would get angry and say, los hom off. And I was like, yeah. Yeah. And mashallah, the type of character of the mashayikh, mashallah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put nur in their quburs, inshallah. And they were giants, really. And we but only learned the little that we know, we learned by them. And mashallah, they were living the scene. We were in the back scenes, myself, and there was another Qari Ahmad Solomons. I think Sheikh Shukri knows him.
Yes.
Yeah, so we used to read with the Jama'ah back in the day. And then Sheikh Ismail joined, alhamdulillah, and Dr. Tarazin was also part of the Jama'ah at that time, and still is now. So mashallah, we went back a long way. And yeah, we are today, Sheikh, alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
The efforts of
Sheikh,
that
now
was
that
no
story,
fault, no.
your Sheikh, hy story is genoeg om vir my in die trane te bring, Sheikh. Ja,
Astaghfirullah.
may Allah increase, Sheikh. May Allah
Ameen.
increase,
All
Sheikh,
of us, inshallah. All of us,
Ameen,
inshallah.
Yeah.
Jama'ah.
It's an amazing story, Sheikh. Wallahi, you don't know, maybe there's a student out there that is struggling to learn, and yes, Sheikh come with it, and because obviously we see Sheikh in a different light, and we see Sheikh Hoosain, it was super easy for him. He learned in 2 years, and he got just the opportunity to become there wherever he is. But yeah, maybe there's someone struggling out there, Sheikh, and yes, Sheikh come with that story. Wallah, it's truly amazing. Like Sheikh said, Sheikh had the honor of the giants of that time, of Sheikh Salih Abadi and Sheikh Nawawi and them. Alhamdulillah, this is our giants of this time. Sheikh Hoosain, Mln Salim, and Sheikh Ismail, inshallah. But Sheikh, inshallah, without any further delay, I will not keep the listeners and the viewers from deprived any longer. Inshallah, Sheikh can take it away, inshallah. فليتفضل مشكورا.
الله يخليك يا شيخ. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إن الذين فارقوا دينهم وكانوا شيعا لست منهم. إن الذين فارقوا دينهم وكانوا شيعا لست منهم في شيء. إنما
أمرهم إلى الله ثم ينبئهم بما كانوا يفعلون. من جاء بالحسنة فله عشر أمثالها ومن جاء بالسيئة فلا يجزي إلا مثلها وهم لا يظلمون. قل إنني هديني ربي إلى صراط مستقيم قل إنني هداني ربي إلى صراط مستقيم دينا قيما ملة إبراهيم حنيفا وما كان من المشركين قل إن صلاتي ونسكي ومحياي ومماتي لله قل إن صلاتي ونسكي ومحياي ومماتي قل إن صلاتي ونسكي ومحياي ومماتي لله رب العالمين. لا شريك له وبذلك أمرت وأنا أول المسلمين. قل أغير الله أبغي ربا وهو رب كل شيء ولا تكسب كل نفس إلا عليها ولا تكسب كل نفس إلا عليها ولا تزر وازرة وزر أخرى ثم إلى ربكم مرجعكم فينبئكم بما كنتم فيه تختلفون. قل أغير الله أبغي ربا وهو رب كل شيء ولا تكسب كل نفس إلا عليها ولا تزر وازرة وزر أخرى ثم إلى ربكم مرجعكم فينبئكم بما كنتم فيه تختلفون وهو الذي جعلكم خلائف الأرض ورفع بعضكم فوق بعض درجات ليبلوكم فيما آتاكم وهو الذي جعلكم خلائف الأرض ورفع بعضكم فوق بعض درجات ليبلوكم فيما آتاكم إن ربك سريع العقاب وإنه لغفور رحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إنا أنزلناه في ليلة القدر وما أدريك ما ليلة القدر ليلة القدر خير من ألف شهر تنزل الملائكة والروح فيها تنزل الملائكة والروح فيها بإذن ربهم من كل أمر سلام هي حتى مطلع الفجر سلام هي حتى مطلع الفجر صدق الله العلي العظيم.
ونحن على ذلك من الشاهدين والشاكرين الحمد
آمين يا رب.
لله رب العالمين.
يا رب العالمين. الحمد لله.
Sheikh,
شكرا.
Sheikh, that was amazing. Vir iemand wat so lank pauze, wat jy Sheikh
Nee, die dag het maar begin. Die dag het maar begin. Ons het nog koe.
ek sê
Allah.
nou, ek dink nou, wat pauze Sheikh? Yo, may Allah increase Sheikh, inshallah.
Amin, amin.
May Allah accept, inshallah.
Amin,
May Allah,
amin.
may Allah,
Amin.
may Allah grant Sheikh many more years, inshallah, so that Sheikh can carry on inspiring us. That story, Sheikh, with Sheikh telling us that Sheikh having a speech problem, and Sheikh reciting like that, the wonders of Allah. But Sheikh doesn't stutter when Sheikh is reciting. It's
Ja, dit is mos die barakah van die Koran sien.
Allah,
Allah, Allah.
Allah, Allah, Allah. Sheikh, I don't know what to say anymore. Yeah. I really don't know what to say, Sheikh. Wallahi, we can only
Keep us in your du'as,
we
ya
can-
akhi.
we can only make dua, Sheikh. We can only make dua.
Allah.
Sheikh, I don't know if Sheikh watched earlier, but I asked Mln Salim just to stay behind just until the end to make a closing
Yes,
dua.
yes. I'm
and
gonna
final
stay
dua.
too. I'm gonna stay
Okay,
too. inshallah.
okay, yeah. This is
Okay.
I think this is the best program ever.
Allah yakhliyk, Allah yakhliyk.
Inshallah, Sheikh, until we see Sheikh now soon, inshallah.
Amin, amin, inshallah.
Ameen,
شكرا يا أخي. وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله.
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Yeah. Respected viewers, I see we have some mashayikh watching, some qurra, some all the viewers. Wallahi, I'm really speechless. I don't know what to say. The comments, wallahi, you know what you're feeling at home with the Quran. May Allah increase us. May Allah forgive us. May Allah accept from us. May Allah reward all the viewers for each haraf, for each letter that they were listening to so far. May Allah, may Allah just accept from us, inshallah. I see Sheikh Ridwan Said, I see Sheikh Ibrahim Flores. All the comments coming on, it's beautiful, mashallah. Jazakallah for all the comments, inshallah. Without any delay, inshallah, I will, inshallah, bring our final Qari and Sheikh, mentor, Ustad, my go-to man. Inshallah, if he's ready, we can just have him on. Sheikh sound. Take the earphone. Okay. Yes. Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Sheikh, the earphone is making a bit of a
Okay.
feedback. I'm not sure. It's much better,
Okay.
so Sheikh.
Okay.
Sheikh, welcome.
Shukran.
Ahlan wa sahlan.
I've been enjoying the program so far, mashallah.
Alhamdulillah, yeah.
And those two
Beautiful.
Those two mashayikh could have continued reciting.
I don't know what to say, Sheikh. Ek is speechless. Ek weet nie meer wat om te sê nie. Ek weet nie meer wat om te doen nie. It was, I mean, inshallah, may Allah bless, inshallah. So, Sheikh Ismail, shukran for joining us on our live. Jazakallah for accepting our invitation. For the viewers, Sheikh Ismail is, if not all, but most of our members in our group attended the Sheikh school and was done the hifz under the leadership of Sheikh. Like I said before, I don't do the introducing because I don't think I will do a liquor job, Sheikh, man. So I don't introduce. So what I do is I ask the question on where it all started and maybe an inspiring story. Maybe Sheikh's words will inspire one or two that is struggling out there with the journey. And yeah, inshallah, without any further delay, I'll give it over to Sheikh. The question is, Sheikh, where it all started, the sacrifices. Like Sheikh Hoosain told us now, he had to learn two lines a day. And for 7 years, Sheikh, going, learning, still, and yeah. So if she can maybe tell us Sheikh's story, inshallah, and take it from there.
Sheikh Hussein's story is truly inspiring, mashallah. And mine started, I think, in Lansdowne, where I, alhamdulillah, went into the Quran, and the madrasa teachers and the family noted my interest and the little ability that I had at the time and still have. But later, when I was around 11, my father met with a gentleman who had graduated in Newcastle, and he then encouraged my father, seeing that I had ability, and at that time I had memorized a few chapters of the Holy Quran, most of Juz Amma, I think, and I remember Surah Yasin, because my father made me recite Surah Yasin to this man. Then at the age of 11, I was sent to Newcastle, and it was very difficult for me. I used to cry myself to sleep every night, and no cell phones, no internet. Obviously, those days we're looking at 1986. Whenever I used to get a call from my mother, maybe in the principal's office, I didn't care that he was there. I would cry on the phone when I hear her voice.
Yeah.
And the holidays were very tough because I didn't want to go back. But what I realized, I think around the middle of that first year, is that they're not going to give up. I have to go. So the sooner I complete, the sooner I can stay home. You know? So I then pushed, and the first year I managed to complete 17 Jews, alhamdulillah. It was 24-hour program. They had classes the early morning, classes late morning, late afternoon, evening. But I used to put in extra just to get more done, because in my mind, in my understanding at that time, the sooner I am done, the sooner I can stay home. So the next year on my birthday, alhamdulillah, I finished in September, and I just memorized till the end of the year. And they had the Imam of the town's masjid come in to test us, and he tested me in the whole Quran. Alhamdulillah, but I managed to pass. I can still remember he gave me 40 out of 50. But then I was the happiest. It was like a huge weight off my shoulders. But it's about effort, and I realized that throughout my life later, that there has to be a goal, and there has to be even a deadline. So you push towards it. You have something serious to work towards every day, and there's nothing for man but what he makes effort for. So if there's anything that someone can learn from that part of my life is you have to have a goal. You have to have something. If there's nothing external driving you, you have to put pressure on yourself and put some deadlines on yourself, and just work towards it, and Allah will grant you what you desire. We make dua, just Allah accepts and continues to protect us all and bless us with health, and ultimately that He accepts that whatever we're trying to do.
Ameen, inshallah. Shukran, Sheikh, for that lovely story. I could imagine Sheikh. I'm trying to picture Sheikh crying now when Sheikh's mother phoned. I'm trying to think, yo, how was the scene that time just to see Sheikh maybe cry, trying to get home, not wanting to be there, but look at the effort that Sheikh went through to be where Sheikh is today. Alhamdulillah, may Allah accept, like Sheikh has said, and may Allah increase you, Sheikh. May Allah give you a long life so that you can always inspire us with your pearls and with everything that you have to offer, inshallah. Without any further delay, Sheikh, inshallah, and I'm going to ask Sheikh, inshallah.
My mouth is dry. Maybe now, at the end of the program, I can just make a dua.
Sheikh, Sheikh, that's gonna be. Sheikh, that's why I tried.
I don't want to spoil the program, Shukri, and end on a super low. You know what I
Sheikh,
mean?
Sheikh, is Sheikh starting now again? Sheikh like to.
I
Sheikh,
will support me because
Sheikh,
they heard beautiful renditions by Sheikh Hoosain and Mln
no,
Salim.
Sheikh. No, Sheikh. I think the people wants to hear Sheikh recite. We all have been hearing Sheikh speak over the past few years, not the last. When we had our Qiraa'ah program, Loan Sheikh, so we played that piece of Sheikh doing Al Haqqa. The people are missing that that recital of Sheikh. So we Sheikh have been depriving the people. So
That was 15 years ago. 15. I have some gray hairs now. Can you see? Yeah,
all
this is-
all the wisdom, all the the stress.
Allah bless.
But Sheikh, before, okay, Sheikh, what we're going to do is I kept everybody, like I could keep Mln Salim on. Mln Salim was still backstage, and Sheikh Hoosain is also still backstage. So we're going to Sheikh is going to do the dua. Don't worry. If Sheikh want to make dua, Sheikh will do the dua, but Sheikh will first have to recite in order to make the dua, inshallah.
Bismillah. I'll try my best.
Inshallah. Bismillah.
Hello.
Yes, Sheikh.
Someone is calling.
Okay, someone calling Sheikh. Okay, Sheikh, just press okay, there's it.
Right.
It's okay, Bismillah.
Must I put it on flight mode or something? Because the call is like
No,
now.
she can't put it on flight mode because in data mobile is gonna be off.
Okay.
No, I can just keep it so, inshallah.
I thought you were going to say now, I can't put it on flight mode because we're not allowed to fly now.
Yeah.
However, Farooq Giri loaned me is a sound system, small one, so just to help. Can you hear that?
Yes, I can hear that, Sheikh. I can hear.
Yeah.
But yes, but I think Sheikh's video is stacking a bit.
How's it now?
It's still stacking. There's only one picture of Sheikh.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Okay, the sound is good, Sheikh, but the image, Sheikh's video is stacking.
I don't know what's wrong. From my side, you are clear.
Is it? Okay, it's fine, Sheikh. No problem. Sheikh, carry on, inshallah.
Okay.
Bismillah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. يا أيها النبي لم تحرم ما أحل الله
مرضات أزواجك والله غفور رحيم. يا أيها النبي لم
السلام عليكم شيخ. شيخ. السلام عليكم شيخ. Can Sheikh hear me? Sheikh, can Sheikh leave the live and join again? Can Sheikh leave the live and join again? Click on that. It's
Can you see
the
me?
video is stucking because of the phone call. Yes, can
Hello.
Sheikh hear me now?
Yes.
Can Sheikh leave the live and then just join again? Click on the link again, Sheikh. Because of the phone call that Sheikh got, the video is stucking and the audio is stucking. Okay, to all the views.
How is it now?
Okay, it's much better now, Sheikh. Is
Okay.
right now. Okay,
I put the
much better.
Wi-Fi off and I went on.
Okay, Sheikh. I think it was the Wi-Fi, Sheikh. It's much better now.
Okay.
Okay, Sheikh. Yeah. Sheikh
Start
start.
over.
Bismillah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يا أيها النبي لم تحرم ما أحل الله لك تبتغي مرضات أزواجك والله غفور رحيم. يا أيها النبي لم تحرم ما أحل الله لك تبتغي مرضات أزواجك والله غفور رحيم. قد فرض الله لكم تحلة أيمانكم والله مولاكم وهو العليم الحكيم. وإذ أسر النبي إلى بعض أزواجه حديثا فلما نبأت به وأظهره الله عليه عرف بعضه وأعرض عن بعض فلما نبأها به قالت من أنبأك هذا فلما نبأها به قالت من أنبأك هذا قال نبأني العليم الخبير إن تتوبا إلى الله فقد صغت قلوبكما وإن تظاهرا عليه فإن الله هو مولاه وجبريل وصالح المؤمنين والملائكة بعد ذلك ظهير عسى ربه إن طلقكن أن يبدله أزواجا خيرا منكن مسلمات مؤمنات قانتات تائبات عابدات سائحات طيبات وأبكارا عسى ربه إن طلقكن يبدله أزواجا خيرا منكن مسلمات مسلمات مؤمنات مؤمنات قانتات تائبات عابدات سائحات طيبات وأبكارا إن تتوبا إلى الله فقد صغت قلوبكما وإن تظاهرا عليه فإن الله هو مولاه وجبريل وصالح المؤمنين والملائكة بعد ذلك ظهير. عسى ربه إن طلقكن أن يبدله أزواجا خيرا منكن مسلمات مسلمات مؤمنات قانتات تائبات عابدات سائحات ثيبات وأبكارا. يا أيها الذين آمنوا قوا أنفسكم وأهليكم نارا وقودها الناس والحجارة وقودها الناس والحجارة عليها ملائكة غلاظ شداد عليها ملائكة غلاظ شداد لا يعصون الله ما أمرهم ويفعلون ما يؤمرون. وقودها الناس والحجارة عليها ملائكة غلاظ شداد عليها ملائكة غلاظ شداد لا يعصون الله ما أمرهم ويفعلون ما يؤمرون. يا أيها الذين كفروا لا تعتذروا اليوم إنما تجزون ما كنتم تعملون. يا أيها الذين آمنوا توبوا إلى الله توبة نصوحا عسى ربكم أن يكفر عنكم سيئاتكم ويدخلكم جنات تجري من تحتها الأنهار يوم لا يخزي الله النبي والذين آمنوا معه يا أيها الذين آمنوا توبوا إلى الله توبة نصوحا عسى ربكم أن يكفر عنكم سيئاتكم ويدخلكم جنات تجري من تحتها الأنهار يوم لا يخزي الله النبي والذين آمنوا معه نورهم يسعى بين أيديهم وبأيمانهم يقولون ربنا أتمم لنا نورنا نورهم يسعى بين أيديهم وبأيمانهم يقولون ربنا أتمم لنا نورنا واغفر لنا إنك على كل شيء قدير صدق الله العظيم
صدق الله العظيم وصدق رسوله النبي الكريم ونحن على ذلك من الشاهدين والشاكرين والحمد لله رب العالمين. Ya Sheikh, I think everybody enjoyed that. Everybody missed it. You could see on the comments. Actually, there was a few two comments that came through. Can Sheikh read for us? Al-Haqqa Kanalla. But I think Sheikh didn't see it. So inshallah, in the future, inshallah, may Allah increase Sheikh, inshallah. May Allah grant Sheikh many more years, inshallah, so that Sheikh can keep on inspiring us, inshallah. That Sheikh can do whatever Sheikh is doing, continue with the amazing work that Sheikh is doing. Sheikh is, for the viewers, this is actually a break for Sheikh. This is the first time Sheikh is at home for a full day.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. So
Allah accept.
Yes, Sheikh.
Yeah.
Allah accept, inshallah, from us. Allah accept, inshallah, from us.
Important dua. Mln Salim recited some important sections of the Quran where Allah documents dua that we are encouraged to make. And Sheikh Hoosain recited sections where Allah speaks about reminding us that our lives and everything is to be dedicated to Allah. So this came to my heart and mind to end with this dua as well, and to remind we should work towards saving ourselves and our families from Allah's wrath. In dua, Allah must increase the nur for all of us, and Allah must forgive, for He is verily all able to do anything and everything.
Ameen, inshallah. Sheikh, before we end off, inshallah, I'm just going to bring the other two, inshallah, Sheikh, the other two Sheikhs, inshallah. Sheikh Hoosain, if you're on, inshallah, can we just have him? And Mln Salim. I think my phone is going to break with all this nur on my phone. Allah.
Flip the camera. Oh, there's the camera.
Okay.
MashaAllah, أحسنتم يا مشايخ, أحسنتم.
أحسنتم يا مولانا.
MashaAllah, I really enjoyed it, Sheikh. MashaAllah. Ek het lanklaas die Sheikh se stem gehoor sien. Mashallah.
Likewise, your voice was like sweet to my ears.
Well, Maulana Sahib, shukran. Wallah, it was beautiful. I really enjoyed it. Yeah.
Ahsantum. Allah accept from all. Lovely seeing Maulana and listening to Maulana. MashaAllah. Allah accept.
Ameen, Ikhwan. Keep well.
Inshallah, Sheikhs, there are viewers on, so if there's any final words you'd like to say, inshallah, it's not by Sheikh Hoosain, because he's in California. We will ask.
I'm in North Carolina.
I'm in North Carolina. Is there any final words, inshallah, you'd like to say to your family here? Because I know Auntie Farida say vir my gesê kan hulle stuur my die link.
Ja. Almal soek die links sien wat hulle almal soek links. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I would just like to say shukran for asking me to be part of this beautiful program. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept it. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala weigh it in our scales, inshallah. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make this last few days of Ramadan beneficial for all of us, inshallah. Ameen.
Ameen, inshallah. Mln Salim.
Ameen.
Just request from everyone to make dua for me. That's it.
Khair. Allah yahfadak. Allah yahfadak.
Sheikh.
Yeah, just we're requesting Mln Salim to make dua for us all too, please.
Ameen.
Ameen, inshallah.
I want to say that I love Mln Hoosain from the bottom of my heart, and we make dua. Allah continues to protect us all.
Ameen.
And Islam, Allah make us all truly servants of Islam,
Ameen.
serving Allah, serving the example of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and serving the Holy Quran.
Ameen.
All become deserving of Allah's favor and His mercy in this month and beyond. And may Allah remove this test that we're all experiencing, even though we're enjoying the time at home. But yes, life must go on, and Allah must grant protection. And all who have lost loved ones, and whoever is ill, Allah grant them sabr, and reward them for whatever they have to endure. Ameen.
Ameen.
Ameen, inshallah. Before we end the live, inshallah, Sheikh, can we just have maybe just a final dua from each, inshallah, and then we can end off, inshallah. We can start off in North Carolina, and then we can...
Al-Fatiha. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Hamda yuwafi ni'mah wa yudafi anna niqmahu wa yukafi'u mazida. يا ربنا لك الحمد كما ينبغي لجلال وجهك ولعظيم سلطانك. سبحانك لا نحصي ثناء عليك أنت كما أثنيت على نفسك. اللهم إنا نسألك رضاك والجنة ونعوذ بك من سخطك وغضبك من النار. ويا ساتر الحال لا تكشف الحال وبارك لنا في الأهل والمال والعيال. وحاسبنا حسابا يسيرا يوم القيامة. وسلمنا من عذابك يا رب العالمين. اللهم إنك عفو تحب العفو فاعف عنا يا كريم. تفضل مولانا ساب. بسم الله.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين سيدنا وحبيبنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. اللهم اجعل القرآن العظيم ربيع قلوبنا وشفاء صدورنا وجلاء أحزاننا وهمومنا وسائقنا وقائدنا إليك وإلى جناتك جنات النعيم.
آمين.
اللهم ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم، وتب علينا يا مولانا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم.
آمين. آمين.
بسم الله والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. اللهم ربنا لك الحمد كما ينبغي لجلال وجهك ولعظيم سلطانك. سبحانك لا نحصي ثناء عليك أنت كما أثنيت على نفسك. اللهم إنا نسألك بأسمائك الحسنى وصفاتك العليا وباسمك الأعظم أن توفقنا جميعا لما تحبه وترضاه يا رب العالمين. اللهم من عتقاء شهر رمضان. اللهم أعتق رقابنا ورقاب آبائنا وأمهاتنا وأولادنا وأساتذتنا وأحبابنا من النار أجمعين.
آمين.
اللهم تقبل منا صلاتنا وصيامنا وقيامنا وجميع أعمالنا برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. رب
آمين.
يسر ولا تعسر وتمم بالخير وأنت الكريم الميسر. ربنا آتنا من لدنك رحمة وهيئ لنا من أمرنا رشدا. اللهم اجعل أعمالنا خالصة لوجهك ولا تجعل فيها حظ أحد غيرك. اللهم احفظنا من بين أيدينا ومن خلفنا وعن أيماننا وعن شمائلنا ومن فوقنا، ونعوذ بك اللهم أن نغتال من تحتنا يا ذا الجلال والإكرام. اللهم اجعل خير أعمالنا خواتيمها وخير أعمالنا آخرها وخير أيامنا يوم لقائك، وارفع مقتك عنا ولا تسلط علينا بذنوبنا من لا يخافك فينا ولا يرحمنا يا رب العالمين. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. اللهم اشف وارحم موتانا ويسر لنا أمورنا واختم الصالحات أعمالنا يا كريم. قال الله تعالى مخبرا وآمرا: إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما.
اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد وأصحابه وبارك وسلم.
اللهم افتح لنا بالخير وإننا بالخير واجعل عملنا أمورنا خيرا.
آمين.
بيدك الخير والعافية على كل شيء قدير. سبحانك ربنا رب العزة عما يصفون
وسلام على المرسلين.
الحمد لله رب العالمين. ما شاء الله. تقبل الله منا ومنكم صالح الأعمال.
آمين.
آمين رب العالمين. آمين.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm not sure if the Mashaykh can hear me. I think my mic is muted. And can you hear me, Sheikh?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. So I don't think because I can't hear anybody, but Jazakallah khairan for Khuddamul-Islam for joining us on our live. Inshallah, may Allah increase you. Inshallah, may Allah grant you many more years that you can inspire us, inshallah. And just shukran to all the viewers for joining us, inshallah. Jazakallah khair. Sheikh Hoosain, Mln Salim, Sheikh Ismail, it is an honor for us to have you. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
وعليكم السلام
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
وعليكم السلام. آمين إن شاء الله. To all the viewers, inshallah, please don't forget our daily programs. We have our Salatul Layl in the evening, inshallah, and then also we have our daily khatam, juz being read after Asr, inshallah. So please join, please like, please share, please subscribe, hashtag alles, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.